The lost underground city they don't want you to question. The hidden civilization beneath Derinkuyu. We are told that civilization rose in the open along rivers, under the sun, where crops could grow and armies could march. But carved into a silent cliff face, hidden behind a veil of dust and collapsed stone, lies something that should not exist. An entire city, underground. Miles of tunnels, stone doors weighing tons, ventilation shafts engineered with surgical precision, living quarters, temples, storage rooms buried in darkness. Not a shelter, not a tomb, a civilization. If this was merely a refuge, why does it feel permanent? And if it was permanent, who were the people who chose to live beneath the earth, and why did they vanish? Mainstream historians will tell you these underground complexes were emergency shelters, temporary hideouts carved during times of war, a practical response to invasion. It sounds reasonable, but there was a problem with this theory. The scale. Sites like Derinkuyu descend more than 60 meters below the surface. Some estimates suggest it could house up to 20,000 people, complete with livestock, food storage, wine presses, and even schools. This wasn't a panic room. It was infrastructure, and historians ignored one detail for decades. The deepest layers appear older than the civilizations officially credited with building them.
So, who really started digging? The first piece of evidence lies in the engineering itself. Massive circular stone doors, each weighing hundreds of kilograms, could be rolled shut from the inside. Ventilation shafts stretched down like lungs, bringing fresh air to the lowest chambers. The design is not crude. It is deliberate, advanced. To carve this with primitive tools would have required generations, planning on a scale that assumes stability, leadership, and knowledge passed down over centuries. But the tool marks don't fully match the known cultures of the region. And that raises a chilling possibility. The second clue emerged from beneath layers of ash and sediment artifacts found in sealed chambers, pottery fragments, unlike the standard styles of the dominant empires nearby, symbols etched into walls that do not clearly match known scripts. Historians classified them as local variations. But local to whom? Because some of these markings resemble motifs seen far beyond the region, echoes that hint at trade networks or shared knowledge long before official timelines allow. And then came the strangest find. In one of the deepest corridors, archaeologists discovered evidence of controlled climate zones, cool storage areas, engineered to preserve food year-round. This wasn't survival improvisation. It was systemized urban design.
Which begs the question, what were they preparing for? Then, silence. No grand inscriptions declaring kings. No triumphant monuments. No written explanation of why an entire population chose darkness over daylight. It's as if they never wanted to be found, or as if someone later preferred they weren't. Empires rise by controlling narratives. When new powers dominate a region, they rewrite its past. Oral traditions disappear. Records burn. Unusual histories are dismissed as myths. And if an underground civilization didn't fit the neat story of progress from cave to city to empire, perhaps it was easier to call it an anomaly, or ignore it entirely. But the earth remembers. Because cities like Derinkuyu are not alone. Across the world, from South America to Asia, subterranean networks whisper the same eerie message. We have done this before. Built, advanced, vanished. So here we are, standing at the mouth of a carved tunnel descending into blackness. Was this merely a refuge from invading armies? A response to climate catastrophe? Or the final chapter of a civilization that understood a coming disaster long before we did? If an entire people could disappear beneath our feet and be forgotten, what else has been silenced? And if you believe history still has secrets buried in stone, subscribe and join us as we unearth the civilizations that refuse to stay lost.